In 1995, 11 years after the first Terminator failed to kill Sarah Connor, a new threat arrives in Los Angeles. Sarah is currently locked away in Pescadero State Hospital, deemed insane for her fantasies about a nuclear judgment day on August 29, 1997. Her son, John Connor, lives with foster parents, rebellious and unaware that his mother was right all along. The future war between humans and Skynet is still happening, and Skynet sends back a new prototype, the T-1000. It's made of liquid metal, allowing it to mimic anyone it touches and turn its limbs into blades. Simultaneously, the human resistance sends back a reprogrammed T-800, the same model that tried to kill Sarah in 1984. But this time, its mission is to protect John at all costs. The two machines converge on John at a local mall. In a legendary showdown, the T-800 shields John from a hail of bullets fired by the T-1000, revealing its true mission. A high-speed chase ensues through the LA flood canals, where the T-1000 drives a massive tow truck against John's dirt bike. The T-800 pulls off a daring rescue, and John realizes this machine must follow his every command. John learns that the T-1000 will likely target his mother next. Despite the T-800's logical protest that Sarah is not a priority, John orders the machine to help him break her out of the mental asylum. This marks the beginning of an unlikely bond between a boy and a machine. At Pescadero, Sarah Connor is already attempting her own tactical escape. When the elevator doors open and she sees the T-800, she collapses in terror, remembering the monster from her past. But John convinces her that the machine is on their side. The trio narrowly escapes as the T-1000 oozes through security bars and mimics the hospital floor to ambush them. Safe for the moment, the Terminator explains the origin of Skynet. It reveals that the man most responsible for the apocalypse is Miles Bennett Dyson, a lead scientist at Cyberdyne Systems. Dyson is currently reverse engineering the damaged CPU and ARM from the original 1984 Terminator to create a revolutionary new neural net processor. Sarah, driven by nightmares of nuclear fire, decides to take matters into her own hands. She attempts to assassinate Dyson at his home, but finds herself unable to kill him in front of his family. John and the Terminator arrive, showing Dyson the mechanical truth of the future. Horrified by what his work will become, Dyson agrees to help them destroy everything at Cyberdyne. The group breaks into the Cyberdyne building to retrieve the original 1984 parts and plant explosives. The police arrive in force, leading to a massive standoff. The T-800 uses a minigun to disable the police fleet, adhering to John's no-kill rule by targeting only the engines. Dyson stays behind to detonate the lab, sacrificing his life to ensure Skynet is never born. T-1000 pursues them in a helicopter and then a liquid nitrogen tanker, leading to a final showdown in a steel mill. The tanker crashes, freezing the T-1000 in liquid nitrogen. The T-800 shatters the frozen machine, but the heat from the vats of molten steel allows the T-1000 to reform. A brutal battle follows, where the T-800 is severely damaged and powered down. Using emergency power, the T-800 returns for a final surprise attack, blasting the T-1000 into a vat of molten steel where it is finally destroyed. John tosses the 1984 arm and chip into the vat to erase all traces of the future. But the mission isn't over. The T-800 explains that it also contains a chip that could be used to rebuild Skynet. In a heartbreaking finale, the machine asks Sarah to lower it into the steel. As it sinks, it gives John a final thumbs up, proving that a machine can indeed learn the value of human life. If you enjoyed this 5-minute recap, hit the plus and let us know which classic we should cover next. This is Must Watch Movies, and we'll see you at the next one.